Hello guys, this is Becca. Please excuse all the background noise. Whew. It's hot. It's hot around here. The air conditioner's going, and I'm also drying some clothes right now. So, yeah, it's tough. The dryer is putting off heat. The air conditioner's trying to take it out. Whew, it's just one of them hot days. Okay, I am here to participate in hashtag decktheyear. Deck the Year is hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. What Deck the Year is that you take any size playing card. It can be just a regular playing card. It could be a game card like Uno, Skippo, any of those type games. It could be a flash card. Any kind of card, and alter it. And post your video showing your card that you altered, and tag, put the hashtag decktheyear and tag Penny in your video so she can see your videos. Now, I usually put my video up on Thursdays, but yesterday I had to go to the doctor. Now, if you watch my videos frequently, you know that I have trouble with yawning. And I said it, and I yawned. But the doctor that I went to yesterday was my sleep apnea doctor. And I told him about my yawning. And the first thing he mentioned that could be causing it would be, he named one of my medications I'm taking. He said that is one of the side effects of that medication is yawning. Not necessarily being tired, but yawning. Now, I don't know how medication can make you yawn, but that's what he said. But he also said that it could also be due to the fact that my equipment on my CPAP machine was very old. I say very old, it was a year old. I haven't bought any new tubing or the nose piece that goes on my nose, or I hadn't purchased any of that since last year when I went for my annual checkup. I've been using that same tubing, and you're really supposed to change it out about every 3 to 6 months. But it had been a whole year that I was using that same the tubing and all. And he said that could have something to do with my yawning also. Now, I am talking about it right now. And if you ever notice when someone yawns or they start talking about it, then you start yawning. It's just some kind of reaction we have. I don't know why. But I'm not saying that's the only reason I'm yawning today. I do feel like that it's a little bit better since I slept with the new tubing and all last night. But I'm sure, if it was from me not getting what I really needed as I was sleeping, that restful sleep, even though I went to sleep, or whatever, could, have an effect. And it may take a couple of days to 3 days for it to get, my system back in order. I don't know. But that's what the doctor said was one of my medications. That was the side effect of one of my medications, and he told me which one. And then it could also do with my tubing and all. Was so old that I was getting leakage around my nose piece, and I wasn't getting the full effect of my CPAP machine. So, anyway, I'll just have to deal with the yawning. Excuse me. If it is the medication that's doing it, I'll just have to deal with it because it's my fibro medication, and I have tried getting off of it before, and I would get into so much pain that I couldn't hardly stand it. Even though I'm still, you know, I still have pain, but it's not as bad as it would be if I wasn't taking that medication. So I'll just have to deal with yawning if it's my medication. And yes, I'm doing a lot of yawning, but again, I'm hoping it's because I'm talking about it and thinking about it, and that in a few days, once I've gotten the full effect of my CPAP machine, that maybe some of it will clear up anyway. Okay, off of that subject. All right, so I have altered my playing card. I used just if I can grab it here. I used just the regular deck of playing cards that I've been using because I want to be able to put them in my sleeves, although the card I made today may not work in my sleeve. I'm going to try to put it in there. Hopefully there's enough room that I can get it in there. So you might say, where is your card? Well, here is my card. This is my card. What? Yes. Let me show you. I decided to do a really crazy thing. My dangles here, or my fringes, whatever you want to call them, was a little bit longer than I remembered them being when I got this idea. But even though they're this much longer than my card, I decided to go ahead and do what I had in mind. It's crazy, but I wanted to do it. I don't know if any of you watch America's Got Talent. I do. I don't watch it all the time, but I do watch it occasionally. And a couple of years back, I came across one about this little girl, and you may know her if you ever watched America's Got Talent. Her name is Dorsey Lynn. She started out at 9 years old, and I can't remember how old she was the first time she went on America's Got Talent. But I think she actually started out doing competitions and different things earlier than when she was on America's Got Talent. But she is a vanquilitis. I never can say that. I hope I said that right. Vanquilitis. And I love her in her younger days. Now, at this point, she has grown up to be a young woman, late teens, early. I think, I don't know if she's in her 20s yet, but the things she's doing now, I don't care for. And but I loved her as the child that she was when she first started out, and her doing, you know, her vanquilitis. I hope I said that right. Let me even check and see if this video's going. Yes. Okay, I was going to say, I hope I hadn't gone through all this and I hadn't even turned it on. I couldn't remember turning it on. So, what I got in mind was to do sort of like a stage scene where Dorsey has her puppet, Petunia. And so this is the curtain. This is the curtain. And so I printed off a picture of Dorsey and her puppet, Petunia. And I thought what I would do for my showing, like she's on stage, is take these two here, part the curtain, Give me just a minute, guys. I don't have long fingernails. I cut my fingernails. And I can't pick things up very well. Okay, we're parting the curtains. And we're going to fasten them where they will stay and show. Dorsey and Petunia. So there is Dorsey and Petunia on stage. The curtains are raised and Dorsey is ready to do her show. Let's see if I can get it to focus. We'll try to get it to focus. You know what? Instead of zooming, it might be better if I take you off the tripod and do it this way. There we go. And this is the curtains. And there's Dorsey. I think she might have been, she had already been on America's Got Talent one time before this particular time. So she may be, in this picture, she may already be 11, something like that. But I loved her and her ventriloquist acts on America's Got Talent. But like I said, now that she's older, she's moved on to more grown-up things, and I don't really like watching her now. But if you don't know who Dorsey is, go put in on YouTube America's Got Talent Dorsey Lynn, and it should bring up several videos of Dorsey on America's Got Talent. So that is my card. As you see down here, I wrote Dorsey Lynn and Petunia. And if I turned the card over, you would see where I wrote on the back, which I won't because it'll mess up the curtain. But I wrote on the back, hashtag decktheyear at Penny's Crafty Creations. And I put week 21 because that's what week it is. And I put today's date. So that is my Deck the Year card. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. I know it was kind of outrageous, if that's the word you want to use, kind of far out. The idea, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix these strings and I'm going to slip it down and try to get those tassels down in the sleeve and leave it open like this where I can see the picture of Dorsey and Petunia. So that is my card for Deck the Year. I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and I'm gonna go for now. Go check out Penny, click on her link and it'll take you right to her channel. Click on the hashtag and you can see what everyone else is doing for this challenge. Okay guys, I will talk with you later. Sorry for the shaking, but I'm not very steady holding this. My hand is in a cramp. So I'm going to let y'all go. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.